right, so the pregame festivities are over. If you're just joining us, you are watching a River Channel live stream of boys varsity soccer. As we are on the road tonight outside, we are in the less populated bleacher area, as it is a cooler night, plenty of wind to go around on tonight's pitch, as it will be the Hudson Raiders, the team that we usually broadcast from home, on the road here against the River Falls Wildcats. The Wildcats and Raiders here will play another game Thursday night. We will also have that live on the River Channel. It will be with my partner and usual play-by-play broadcaster, Charles Bublitz. So hopefully we'll be good to go for that Thursday game, River Falls. Hopefully, due to the recent outbreak, I believe that was just mainly on the football team, but we hope that everybody who has been infected and is not feeling well, or anyone who it has been spread to and is not feeling well, we hope that they get better. This is a very odd time, completely different year. I mean, wash, rinse, and repeat for anything that you have heard before. And we are trying to continue high school sports as normally as possible. As we are underway here, Hudson will get possession first. That's Darren Chuckle with it. He'll move it out to the far side. Now working it through the middle, that's Harry Ross. Ross is going to try and push it forward, find a forward there. Gets it up to Tygo Kelly, who stops it, centers it, and plays it around the back. Good long ball there, attempted to find Nava Barber. Nava Barber got a head on it, intercepts a pass there after losing possession, but he has to try and knife his way through four Wildcats, unable to. Both teams will trade possession in River Falls' half. River Falls now holding on. Hudson now reworking with possession. I believe that's Darren Chuckle who gets pushed off the ball there, and a foul there. I believe that's going to go on Chuckle for that physical play at the end. And yep, that will be a free kick for the Wildcats. Good defensive work there from Elliot Audrieth, I believe, or I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So the keeper will take the free kick here, about 35 yards away from his own net. That one is sent towards Hudson's half. I believe that's Matheson on the kick, but I'll see if I can catch his number. Good work there on the back end there for Hudson, as that was Tygo Kelly on it. My apologies. That was Joey Grigas who touched the ball earlier, so got the names mixed up there. We're at a different angle here. We're closer to the field, so I'll try and work my best with it. River Falls working with it now. Touching that one last was Longsdorf. Good through ball through the middle there, and a shot attempt from Zachary Nye. It goes off of a Raider, and it will be the first corner kick for either team. River Falls will take it on the near side corner. Into the second minute of play here. River Falls striking early. Taking it will be the shooter on the last possession here. That would be Zachary Nye. He's got no one short, so he'll send that one into the box. Nye's looking far post. Nobody home but White Kits. Chance for a shot there taken by Longsdorf. Not able to put it on frame, though, and it will be a goal kick for Lucas Biederman. So I forgot to preface the broadcast with this, but Hudson will be wearing their white and blue kits here tonight. River Falls in the all blue. River Falls' keeper wearing a neon green shirt. Lucas Biederman, the Hudson goalkeeper, is wearing a bright, kind of an orangish pinkish, more of a salmon-colored kit. So Chuckle will set it up there for Tygo Kelly, one of the co-captains on this squad. And the senior will take the free kick about 55 yards away from goal. Lots of Hudson players are stacking up in the box. It looks like O'Kelly will just try and send it in. And he will. Lofting loud ball there. Unable to find someone initially. Shot taken into the side of the net there. Unsuccessful try there for Hudson. Hard to see who it was, as that's on the other side of the pitch that we are not on. But it was taken, or was deflected. Oh. Hudson thought that they had that corner kick. Instead, it will be a goal kick for River Falls. As taking that shot there, I believe that was Joey Grigas who took that there and had it go to the side of the net in the fourth minute of play here. Ball sent towards the middle of the field there. Plenty of Wildcats there to try and pick it up. Now they're going to attempt to move it through Hudson's zone, but Lake Busecki, they're able to swallow that one up. Ball attempted to be played through the midfield. Wildcats get possession back. As that is Josh Linton on the ball there. Linton working to find a defenseman around the back, that being Audrieff. Hudson trying to change the tide of momentum here. Unsuccessful, though, as that is a great play there from Matheson. Hudson now forcing the issue on the far side. Unsuccessful in materializing that possession, and River Falls will just kind of clear it right back for a Raider throw-in on the far side. So some chatter there from River Falls head coach Marcos Rodriguez. It will be Rodriguez's squad against Steve Solom's squad. Ball being played to the near side, and it is not successful on the connection there. River Falls will get a throw in deep in their own end. So they're going to keep on moving it here, far side of the pitch. And was that Owen Wise on the ball there, looking for someone with a captain's band? I think that was Wise, who couldn't keep possession there, and it goes out of play for the Raiders. Try and play past everybody. That's Phillipson. He's going to try and turn on the burners there. Stops, centers the ball. Working from it from the far side corner. He's going to send that one into the box, and that one is swallowed up right away by Matheson. Good work there from the senior keeper. He's going to throw that one, find somebody on the near side of the pitch. Good work there from Longsdorff. Longsdorff with it again. Busecki there with a physical play behind number 11, that being Zachary Nye. And a shot attempt there does not go for River Falls, but they earn a corner kick. Oh, excuse me, that's a throw in there. Didn't quite catch it. Throw in into the box. Lots of white kits there, able to pick that one off. Now we'll go back out of play, but this time it will be a Hudson throw in. So throw-in will be taken. I believe that's Busecki. That's kind of the elimination process there. I think Busecki took that throw-in there on the far side. Good job there pushing it forward up to Harry Ross. Harry Ross is going to leave that one for Darren Chuckle. Chuckle will try and send that one over the top. Grickus puts it on his foot, but he can't quite center it. Heavy touch there, but lucky enough for Hudson, they still get a throw-in on the far side after it was cleared there by the Wildcats. 7th minute of play here. Neither team has broke the scoreless tie at the beginning of the match. Throw-in coming for the Raiders. That one's going to be sent in towards the middle. River Falls there, great work, as I believe that was Wise who got aggressive on the ball there. Ball's going to be sent out too far wide, though. Unsuccessful connection there on that pass, and Hudson will get another throw-in their own end. Long throw in there towards the middle of the field. And it was attempted to be controlled there by Grickus. He couldn't really center it, and it trails out of play for a River Falls throw-in right in front of Solom's bench. Headed away by Darren Chuckle. Good defensive play there, but Hudson did not reach it before it rolls out of play on the far side of the pitch. Tough look here for River Falls. They're going to have to try and spread out the field. And that was Chuckle there who wins possession of the ball, trying to push that one forward. Grickus and Navabarber were the only two up ahead, unsuccessful in that attempt. River Falls will come charging back now. Wildcats had a chance there. It's cleaned up by Hudson. They'll try and push it and win the field position battle, and a successful job there is now Phillipson. I don't think he'll take it, but he'll retrieve the ball, and a throw-in will be taken on the far side of the pitch. Busecki holds on that one, looking for a better option. Busecki sends that one high and tall. That one is, or it was, in front of Chuckle. That was Linton there. Good defensive work there, using his head. And there goes Chuckle winning the ball. trying to get a little bit fancy there with that footwork, but he runs straight into a body. Good defensive play there. River Falls will try and break onto the offense. They're stuck on the middle of the pitch, though. As that's Linton trying to move it around the back. Played up to Longsdorf. Longsdorf is going to try and tap that one forward. Successful. Moving that one up to Rock. But Hudson's able to clean that up before it gets into the box. I believe that was O'Kelly there on the boot. And Matheson tries it himself. That one kind of a shank of a kick there. And last touch by Nava Barber trying to center it. Too heavy of a touch there on the outside of his foot. River Falls will get a throw on the near side. This one will be taken by Bryce Stacy. Stacy's going to look to find someone on the near side. It bounces too far from the intended target, that being Dylan Rock and Cody Benoit. Good work there on defense. O'Kelly will try and spread out the pitch up to Phillipson. Phillipson being patient. Now he's going to try and send a through ball towards the middle. No one but blue kits there, and River Falls will push it back. Edwin Berger leaves that one for a teammate on the backside, now playing out to Benoit. That's Harry Ross spreading that one out wide. Busecki's going to hold, trying to center it, and he sends that one towards the center of the pitch. Picked up by Nava Barber. Nava Barber has a chance. Fantastic slide tackle there. See if I can catch that number. And whoever it was is kind of laboring his face there, as that was a fantastic slide tackle. I believe that was Audrieff. I hope I have that correctly. And because of the wonderful slide tackle, it erases a opportunity at a goal there for the Raiders. Raiders will have to work from the near side corner. 11th minute of the match here. Substitution here for the Raiders. See if I can catch who that is when he heads towards the corner. As that's going to be Sam Ross on the ball now as he gets subbed in over. O'Kelly's going to try and send it in. Sam Ross centers it after the deflection. Right in front of goal there. River Falls trying to clear it out. Can't get it out of the box. That's Nava Barber taking a strike. Hudson still has it. That's Ross. Ross gets physically played off the ball there. And even Darren Chuckle is getting in on the action. Cody Benoit's going to try and clean it up and keep the force on. Headed forward there by either Chuckle or Grickus, but it doesn't matter as that one is cleaned up by Matheson. Bit of danger there for River Falls, but they're able to hold strong. Hudson had a great look and a great chance at offense. Unsuccessful, though, as River Falls will look to answer. Headed forward there by Rock. And an attempt to clear there by Lake Busecki is stuffed by Josh Linton. Second attempt, though, he's able to move it towards the middle of the field. Now Hudson working with possession. Paul Phillipson trying to keep it in play, almost stretched himself too thin there. Don't want him to get injured or anything, but a good effort play, showing some hustle. Throw will be taken by River Falls on the far side of the pitch. Hudson had a chance there to stop it on defense. Strike taken after possession was lost there for a second. It just kind of runs into a wall of Hudson defensive backs, and Hudson will clear it. Ball gets up in the air after it takes a couple of deflection. Nava Barber trying to center it. Uses his chest and foot there. He's going to hold. Send that one toward the near post, and that one is cleaned up easily by Matheson. 13th minute of play here. Each team has had at least one really good chance. I would argue that maybe River Falls has had a couple. Hudson had a really good chance a few minutes ago. If you just missed it, plenty of shots were taken. Not all of them were on frame. A lot of them were blocked. And Hudson trying to recreate a dangerous scenario again as 3 substitutions will head in. Just one away from the coveted Tiger substitution, as that's not to be tonight, at least not so far. Didn't get one the last home game or away game either, so hopefully for that last regular season broadcast we'll get one. Cleared out there by River Falls. That one will just kind of bounce around the track there. Taking the throw-in for Hudson will be Michael Richards. Richards, who doesn't, or I guess hasn't gotten a lot of RC time recently. He's been in a few matches, though, at least to my recollection. As Richards will touch it again, looking for somebody. I mean, was close enough a Barber, but he was moving away from that spot. And that's Stacy with it now. Stacy will push that one forward. It's cut off by Edwin Berger. Berger's going to try and push that one forward. Good look, just not quite the place where it needed to be. River Falls now will break on an offense. They've got an even break, but some Hudson players are behind him. Hudson trying to swallow that one up and is successful. The captain there, Tygo Kelly, who can play pretty much at every position besides keeper, doing a great job there. He usually plays a defensive back early on in these matches. If he switches at all, he might move to midfielder towards the end. But they didn't need that last week, and they looking to have the same tonight here. As a shot taken, and it was high and wide there of the far post. It will be a goal kick for Biederman, who hasn't had his name called here for a little bit. He hasn't had to worry too much about touching the ball, but now he gets a chance at a goal kick. Biederman sets up and strikes. High floater right towards the right of that River Falls logo. It'll be centered by Sam Ross. Sam Ross is going to try and lob that one through, cut off successfully. Just kind of tapped forward there. And there's some contact right there towards the middle of the field. Some bodies crashing. Michael Richards was there on the ball there for Hudson. He's going to try and be aggressive, but good work there from Dylan Rock pushing that one forward. And it will be too far away from the intended target, that being Zachary Nye. And Edwin Berger will take the throw in now for Hudson, getting it to Darren Chuckle. Chuckle sending that one high. He's going to try and center it, and he takes a real rough body shot there. As continues on the ground there, whether that be for dramatic effect or actually laboring pain. Not really sure, but he seems to be okay as he gets up. Tygo Kelly will take the free kick about 42 yards away from his own net. O'Kelly will set up, strike it with his right boot. Almost towards the box there, looking for Nava Barber, but there were too many blue kits there to connect that pass. River Falls goes for the clear, and Hudson will take the throw-in. That'll be Michael Richards on it. Richards looking to send that one towards the box. It'll instead be played out closer to the near side of the pitch than towards the box. Michael Richards finds himself with it again after getting it from Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer on it one more time. And it is out of play again on the near side of the pitch. Another throw-in for Hudson and another throw-in for Michael Richards. Richards looking for Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer still on the ball there, trying to shield the tackle. And a standing tackle there from River Falls unsuccessful, as there was too much body contact on that one, as according to the ref's determination. And a booking. Wow. So that's that is a yellow card for one of their captains, as that is going to be on Miles Longsdorf, I think, although it doesn't say that he's a captain on the roster sheet, so if I have that incorrect, my apologies. 23 does have a captain's band, though. Rodriguez obviously not happy with the booking, but Hudson gets a free kick about 20 yards away from goal. Sam Ross will take it. Quick strike, and it's tracked. Positioning is fantastic by Matheson, who gets in front of it for the save. Chuckle using his head there to try and push that one forward. Kind of sputters away from him, though. Hudson wins possession back, and they'll try and turn that one forward. River Falls kind of punching right back there. Ball centered by Rock. Rock is going to try and push this one forward, forcing the issue on the far side of the pitch. He's had the ball now for about the last 7 or so seconds, and he gets his run cut off. Cleared away by Hudson. Just trying to play the field positioning game and push River Falls back as far as they can. Throwing taking it from about 40 yards away from Biederman and Hudson's net. Both teams continue to trade possession back and forth, and it ends in a physical play there. It'll be a free kick taken for River Falls, about 33 or 34 yards away from net. Both teams still at 0 apiece here in the 18th minute of the play, heading into the 19th, as we are about 10 seconds away from that. Free kick will be put into the box, looking for the far post there, but Biederman is right there to put his paws on it. Biederman will roll that one, finding somebody on the far side there. Looking for who that is. I think that was O'Kelly who takes it. O'Kelly's going to send that one forward. As that was Ethan Ion who couldn't make the pass there, looking for Michael Richardson. Too short on that through ball. Edwin Berger doing a good job there of shielding the man that he is marking away from it. That was Dylan Rocks trying to make a play on the ball there. And Berger will leave that one for Richards to throw in. Richards finding Sam Ross. Ross is going to try and break out. Turning his right shoulder there to try and push the ball forward. Loses possession there. Too heavy of a touch there. Ball will be played back towards the middle of the field where Darren Chuckle lies in waiting, pushing that one up forward. Another physical play there as another standing tackle does not work out for River Falls. There's been a few of those for both sides. th minute of play here. To be specific, 19:09 in the first half. Substitution here for River Falls. That's going to be, I believe that's Longsdorf. Ball played in the box there. Both teams got both of their boots on it, but River Falls breaks out into offense now. And a overmatched break there for River Falls, as it was pretty much just one guy and two Hudson defenders either marking him or watching him. Throw will be taken on the far side of the pitch. Good work there. I believe that was Sam Ross on the ball there. Sam Ross is going to push that one forward, and it is a solid tackle there from River Falls, but the touch on that goes out of play. Another Hudson throw-in as Longsdorf waits for his chance to substitute. So throw-in will be towards Darren Chuckle. Chuckle centers it, passing that one forward. Ball played towards the top of the box there, and a low, kind of a rolling shot there from Sam Ross is picked up easily by Matheson. Matheson will punt that one. And that one came screaming past the middle of the field there. Hudson needing to stay on their toes, especially their defensive backs for that one. They will send that one back forward. Few Hudson kids, and the ball actually takes a favorable bounce for Hudson. Unfortunately for the Raiders, they can't keep it on their toes, and they have to kind of just play that one off of the far side of the pitch. And since it's a River Falls throw-in, it'll be a River Falls substitution. That's Longsdorf checking in for the Wildcats. Edwin Berger trying to push that one forward, finds nobody but Navy Kits. Richards there using his whole body to shield that ball away. Richards is going to try and mark Longsdorf now. Longsdorf's going to head that one forward, finding Rock. Rock can't keep it, as that's Tygo Kelly with it now. O'Kelly's going to push that one forward. River Falls returns the favor right back. That was a heavy touch there from Harry Ross, but he's still able to leave it for Tig. And ball will be attempted to be played cross field there. Attempted to find Josh Linton, but it bounces out of play before it can reach one of the co-captains. Ball will send everybody chasing there as River Falls gives possession right back to the Raiders. As I believe that was Beckemeyer who got the tackle from behind. River Falls contesting that one. But Hudson gets a free kick. So kick will be taken about 65 yards away from net. That one sent almost towards the box there. Tygo Kelly doing a great job pushing that one forward. Headed forward there, but unsuccessfully as Matheson there was able to clean that up pretty easily. I believe that was Beckemeyer using his head there. Just about halfway through the first half, probably actually more towards the second half of the first half if we're going by quarters. It's still 0-0 between these two squads, as neither team has been able to finish their few chances. And since we weren't broadcasting the JV game, thought I would relay the information to you that the River Falls JV beat Hudson JV. It was either by a score of 3-0 or 4-0. Can't remember exactly. It was 3-0. Tilson confirms. Thank you, Adam. As River Falls won that first match of the night that we were unable to broadcast on the web and on Community Access TV here. And I guess River Falls is hoping that that's an indication of how it might go tonight. But as of right now, neither team has really budged, staying at this scoreless tie. Good control there from Sam Ross. He's going to try and cut his way through, still holding, looking for the shot. Instead, he'll pass. Strike taken off of the left foot of Harry Ross. Unsuccessful, and now River Falls will try and break out into offense. O'Kelly is on the ball. O'Kelly can't push it towards a defender. That was Edwin Berger playing a bit too heavy there, trying to cut that one off. Now a chance. That was from Zachary Nye. Nye gets it again. Nye's going to send that one towards the far post. Biederman can't control it. And on the second chance he does, though. Trying to kind of block that one, get in front of it, but he was in some danger there. He had to jump up high for that one. And Biederman showing good control there on the second, but you don't want to stress yourself out or your teammates too much. Now entering the 26th minute of play here in the first half. Ball will be pushed far into Raider territory, as all the Raiders can really do there is clear it. So throw and take two, but this time about 20 or 30 yards deeper. And Hudson resoundingly sends that one back. Breaking out into offense now, I believe this is Grickus on the ball. Grickus is going to tap that one forward, finding Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer elects not to center it, and it doesn't keep the run alive, but it gives Hudson a chance for a throw-in. So ball will be played to Grickus. Far side of the pitch now Hudson will work from. And good read there. As now River Falls will break out into offense. Hard tackle there from Sam Ross. Referee sees it as all ball though. Or at least mostly ball. A play on the ball, whatever description you want to use. River Falls doesn't have to worry about a Hudson attack as they will now work from Matheson's throw. Ball trails past Cody Benoit, but he doesn't have to worry about any Wildcats near him, as he's able to comfortably center that ball. He's going to push that one forward. Chuckle's going to send that one deep. Over Beckemeyer's head, he's going to try and make a run for it, but not before number 14, that being Calvin Cox, is able to clear it away. As clearing it for a throw-in has been shown to be an effective strategy for both squads. Neither team has really had that good of a chance from a throw-in. And neither of them have scored a goal yet from a throw-in or just in general, so this game still hangs in the balance. Darren Chuckle with it now. Chuckle centering it, using his left boot there to try and spread it out wide. Quick passing here from the Raiders and good touches, but an offsides will be called on that third pass there, I believe, or at least the fourth pass, the one that kind of spread it out towards the baseline of the box there. Too far forward, easy offsides call for the far side judge. And it will be a goal kick for the Wildcats and Ben Matheson. Matheson will send this one towards the middle of the field. Kind of drops dead at the 40-yard line marking on the football and soccer field. Here's that's Nye, excuse me. Zachary Nye trying to show off some foot skills here. Good at pass. Is successful in doing so. I think he's working on Busecki. And Nye was pleading with his teammates for help there after he couldn't control it. Good work there from Busecki staying calm, but it was definitely aided by no other Wildcats helping Nye out there on that near side corner. Both teams kind of pushing it back and forth to each other. The usual in some soccer matches, at least during some stretches. Now Hudson's holding on to it. Run made by Trevor Navabarber there, physically bodying his man off the ball there. Great save from Matheson. Can he get the second one? Ball is right in front of net there, getting help from some defensemen. What a play there from River Falls. Matheson staying in front, stopping the ball initially. I couldn't catch who slid in front of the net there, but a great post save there from a defensive back. And that is the second time now that the River Falls Wildcats have had some chaos happen in front of their net. They've come out maybe not, immaculate or no scathes or anything, but they've had two events now happen where they have successfully staved off Hudson's offensive attack. And they do it again. Great tackle there in the middle of the field. River Falls trying to make some passes here to spread out the pitch. Oh, good work there. Quick touch there from the left boot, playing that one out to Longsdorf. Longsdorf's looking for Rock. And Rock gets pinched off the ball there from Michael Richards, who high IQ play there from Richards as he puts that one in the corner of the pitch. Throwout will be hanging low towards the ground there. River Falls holding on to it. That's Nye with it now. Nye's going to try and play that one out to Rock. Rock still on it, being harassed there by Cody Benoit. And referee ruling there is that it was last touched by Rack there. Although it looked like Benoit might have had some touches on it too, not really sure. But a favorable call for the Raiders as they will get a goal kick, not having to worry about a corner kick from River Falls again, at least for now. Ball bounces past the middle of the field and trails into River Falls' half. Busecki trying to kick that one forward. Good job getting in front of it there from Zachary Nye. Hudson, though, able to get the pressure off themselves, and now they're going to put the pressure back on River Falls there. Navabarber making a run, having to center it as that pass was just a little bit behind him. Good run here from Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer's going to run it towards the corner. He's going to have to stop now. Stacy marking him. Ball too wide of Sam Ross's reach there. I believe that was Navabarber trying to make the play, but Ross couldn't get to it. Aggressive work there from Lake Busecki. Really crafty there at that defensive back position, as he has been all season, continuing it tonight. Navabarber being aggressive there. Navabarber wins possession. Navabarber looking to turn it upfield now. Play that one to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer with a strike. That one gets blocked right away at the top of the box. Ross leaving this one for Navabarber. Navabarber's going to push this one forward. Grickus back to Navabarber. Navabarber switching his switching his direction there as he was not comfortable striking it with his left foot. Switching it to his right, but he pushes it too far. Navabarber there not able to get a successful strike, as that one didn't even need to be touched by Matheson, too far away from the nearest post that he was aiming for. So in the 33rd minute of play here, about 7:37 or 7:38 Central Standard Time here. Not a lot of action going on in the terms of goals, but plenty of chances for both squads. As here's a chance now for Hudson. That's Beckemeyer after Sam Ross made quite a run, and Hudson can hold on to it for that last shot there. River Falls able to fend it off. Good work there from Busecki. That's the second time now that he's gone from behind a Wildcat to in front of a Wildcat on a pass that it was attempted to be put through. River Falls will have to rework their offense from Matheson's position as he'll send that punt towards Hudson's half of the field there. Cody Benoit is going to try and head that one forward. Good touch there from Benoit, and he makes a good run on it. Right foot touching that one up towards Trevor Nava-Barber. Nava-Barber couldn't hold on to it, but he gets possession here after a heavy touch. That's Davis with it now. Davis with a strike. And another Hudson shot there that just kind of lays low. Matheson doesn't have to do much, but just kind of put his hands under and scoop it. Quick strike there from Chuckle as he was in the air while the ball was in the air, pushing that one forward. Grickus being physical there on the ball. It will be a throw-in for the Raiders. So throw in towards the corner of the box. That one read pretty quickly there by River Falls, a aiding defensive back there. Helping out. Hudson will try and push it back forward, but the ball will be headed forward by River Falls, and now Longsdorf with it. Longsdorf making quite an effort here to keep the ball on his boot, not able to. Darren Chuckle looking for Sam Ross. Ross is going to try and continue to play forward. That is Harry Ross. Close enough, though. Ball being pushed back towards Hudson's back end. Tygo Kelly will try and clear it, but he didn't actually need to push it cross field as one of his defensive aides, and keeps it in play. Hudson moving it now through the middle of the pitch, spreading it out wide. Far side of the pitch. Played up to Sam Ross. Sam Ross towards the far corner of the box. Ross is going to send that one in, headed away. Good work there. As I want to say, that was Selleck, although I am not 100% in saying that. 36 minutes to play here, getting close to halftime, at least closer than we were not too long ago, as neither team has broken this 0-0 tie. Plenty of chances for both sides. That is quite a rip of a shot there from the top of the box. Fantastic save from Ben Matheson, who has been putting on a pretty good show all night, as Matheson got his paw on it before it got too close, and it will be a corner kick for the Raiders. And I should say back-to-back corner kicks. This time, though, it'll be from the opposite side of the pitch, near side. Ball played short. Ball sends sailing way far. Hudson, though, still able to keep it. Nava-Barber with the head. Oh, that hits the post. Another shot taken. It's too high and wide. Nava-Barber had a perfect chance at it. I couldn't see who had the second shot there, as I think that was Ross with it. I want to say that was Sam Ross who took a strike at it. Not able to put it in, though. I think that was Ross, as Ross is the man furthest up, and he was the furthest up on the shot, too, right on that near side post, at least according to our point of view. Really heavy touch there on that lob pass, stretching out the field. No one was home besides Coach Rodriguez, and he's not an eligible player, so Hudson will take the throw-in. As Benoit to Harry Ross, over to Nava-Barber, back to Harry Ross. Harry Ross going to play that one forward to Sam Ross. Ross with it, going to go cross field. Centered. Cross taken in, it stays low, takes a deflection and goes up higher, and another shot that goes too high. Great look here for the Raiders, as they've had lots of chances in these past few minutes. And on this cold night, I would think that Matheson is starting to sweat a little bit now. But he doesn't have to worry about giving up a goal right now. He takes a goal kick from the far corner of the box. Matheson will send that one right in front of the Wildcats logo, and another physical play. We haven't had one for a little while, but River Falls gets the advantage on that one, and they will take a free kick just under 60 yards away from Beckemeyer. So some confusion here on the field as there is some stop here, and I think the trainer is going to attend to a Wildcat, so we'll get a substitution here. Checking in will be Luke Welk. Really, it's either Welk or Welky. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. As that's Nye, who is laboring the back of his neck there. Hopefully he'll be okay. Nye has been kind of a spark plug for this River Falls offense early in this match. Be tough to lose him. Grickus is going to try and cut off the ball there, unsuccessful in getting it before it rolls out of play. River Falls, after getting a free kick, will take a throw-in about 30 yards away from net if we're going by purely just horizontal yard line. Quick dart of a ball there played towards the middle of the field. River Falls reads that one easily. And the man who just subbed in not too long ago, Luke Welk, will try and push that ball forward after getting possession. Unsuccessful, met by the head of one of the many defensive backs there for the Raiders. Good sweeper-keeper action there from Matheson, not letting that ball get too close. Punting that one forward, and here comes River Falls now. 25 yards out from net. Playing that one in the box there. Good work there from Benoit. Benoit pushing that one forward with his head, getting it out of harm's way. Ross is going to play that one. Can't tell who that is. I want to say that was Josh Davis on it. Davis is going to try and push that one forward. River Falls reads that one easily. Another football foot collision, a couple of them actually in the middle of the field. River Falls now breaking out into some offense. Oh, good work there from Grickus. Using his foot there to push the ball away. As Hudson will get a substitution and a throw-in. As checking in is Sean Berger. I want to say that's Edwin's younger brother. Ball being played out wide from River Falls, trying to clear it. Throw-in will be taken by Hudson after River Falls just kind of lets that one roll out for a clear. Darren Chuckle holding. Chuckle doesn't take the shot. He likes to pass it away. Ball gets tapped lightly, but it's high and towards that far post there in the box. And an infraction will be called on Hudson. Didn't quite catch what it was. And now entering the 42nd minute of play, the Wildcats will get a free kick. Matheson sends this one deep. Bouncing over everybody who tried to make a play on the ball there. River Falls gets it and loses it just about as quickly as they got it. And Hudson does the same, giving it right back to the Wildcats. Here comes the Wildcats offense now. Plenty of Navy kits towards the box there. Plenty of players taking falls. Hudson gets it out of harm's way, and they'll try and answer on the counterattack. Ball attempted to be played up there to Sean Berger, but it's way short of the sophomore. River Falls will work with it now. Through ball attempted to find anybody. I mean, the closest was Dylan Rock, but even then he didn't make a run because he was not in position to. Collected easily by Biederman, who will punt it forward. Hudson now breaking out into some offense. That was Sam Ross over to his, I believe, younger brother Harry Ross there. Ball tapped forward, light touch, but a high ball to be sure, and it bounces in front of Matheson, who collects it easily for another punt from his box. River Falls utilizing that far side of the pitch there to work their offense. Darren Chuckle there cutting off the pass lane. And here comes Hudson. Ball being sent up towards Sean Berger. It takes a deflection and rolls too wide of him. That's Stacy with it now. Stacy stopping. Good work centering the ball there. Keeping control of it. Berger still staying aggressive. Berger and Benoit trying to close in on Rock there. And Benoit will keep that one in play, keeping play alive. Busecki will retrieve the ball from Benoit, who sends that one forward looking for Grickus, not able to find him. Ball being played back towards the middle of the field there. River Falls with a couple of cutoff passes. Hudson returns the favor. That's Darren Chuckle staying aggressive. Ball being played towards the top of the box. Nobody home for Hudson. River Falls will push that one back forward. Now in the 44th minute of play, entering the last minute before half. If either team wants to make a bit of a run here, it either needs to be now or in a few seconds. As neither team has scored here. Still 0-0 right before the break. And Hudson last touches that one there. It'll be a goal kick for Matheson and company. As we are now in the 45th minute of play. So the clock ticks upward in soccer, but it's if we're going by time left, it's ticking down as we are now 45 seconds away from break. Ball played towards the middle of the field there. Aggressive work there by, I believe that was Davis. Now Ross with it. Ross is going to play with the ball, really slicing his way through the defense there, but his shot attempt there, nobody was home but a Wildcat right in front of it. River Falls trying to break onto some offense. They've only got 20 seconds left to do something. And they've got men in position. And once again, Hudson able to cut it off. That's Busecki as we now enter the last 10 seconds. So this result will probably hold. And yeah, it will. So at the end of the first half, the Hudson Raiders, the visiting squad, River Channel, who broadcasts as many Hudson games as possible, the visiting Hudson Raiders 0, hometown River Falls Wildcats 0. Broadcasting outside tonight for this Tuesday night River Channel presentation of boys soccer. We'll be right back after the halftime break. 0-0 apiece. River Falls Wildcats, Hudson Raiders on River Channel. Welcome back here to Varsity Boys Soccer here on River Channel. This is a River Channel presentation of boys soccer here tonight between the River Falls Wildcats and the Hudson Raiders. Hudson Raiders, the team that is usually broadcasted with me as color commentator and Charles Bublitz as play-by-play. He is not here tonight, not making the trip on the road. I don't think we've ever asked him to, so I'm filling in for his spot and doing play-by-play here. That would be fun, for sure. As Tilson points out, we miss you, Bubs. Los Gates Raiders, as it is right now 0 apiece.
He could have came to River.
Yeah. Maybe we should have planned this a little bit better. But that is hindsight. Hindsight is always 20/20. At least you would hope so, with the benefit of knowing. So, River Falls and Hudson playing a closely contested match. Both teams really match up well with one another. Both teams have not budged for another. Both teams have also had some really great chances in the first half of the match. So I believe the scoreboard here, it'll just go up to 45. I don't think they're going to run from 45 up to 90. I think they'll just go from 0 to 45.
I don't think they're going to do that.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so it'll just start from 0, I guess. It'll run up to 45. So, just for reference, it's the second half right now, as evidenced by that bottom one right there for anybody maybe confused. So this is the 46th minute of play now between these two squads. River Falls had possession of it here early on in the first half. Hudson with it now, trying to work it around the back end and pushing it out wide. That's Nava Barber with it. Nava Barber using his strong foot to push it forward. Met by a resounding clear from River Falls. Berger's going to use his head there to push that one forward, finding Harry Ross. Ross pushing it forward to Nava Barber. Nava Barber takes it off of his body after a deflection from River Falls, and it will be out of play for a River Falls thrown in their own end. Attempt there from Longsdorf to try and push this one forward. Unsuccessful. Here comes Hudson now making a run at it. I think that's Joey Grickus. I want to say that it is. I don't want to get it wrong. But Grickus was not able to even get it, that was Josh Davis who made a run at it, closest to him, but it was met by a about 2 or 3 River Falls Wildcats there in those Navy kits. Hudson now working with offense again. Tygo Kelly trying to play it to Sam Ross. Ross not able to keep control of the ball there, and it will be cleared out by the Wildcats, and not sure if that's a corner kick or if it's just a deep throw-in. And it will be a corner kicker, so Nava Barber is there in case it wants to be taken short. Ball will be sent in, though, towards the far post, headed forward, and that's in! Hudson strikes early in the first half. That was Josh Davis using the side of his head there, and Hudson strikes first, albeit a little bit late. And Rodriguez is not happy with the performance of his defensive backs there. He has cited that happening 2 times now, but this was the first time that Hudson broke through. So scoreboard there needed a second. So we will get a quick little kickoff after that. And here it goes now. River Falls with a chance to respond here. Hudson scoring a goal there in the 48th minute of play by Josh Davis, assisted by, I believe that was Sam Ross on the corner kick. Speaking of Sam Ross, there he is. He's coming and going.
On the header, number 13, Josh Davis. Josh was assisted on that goal from pass on the corner from number 10, Sam Ross.
So that was confirmed.
Sam to Josh at 2:02 in the second half.
Well, thank you so much, public address announcer. I didn't catch your name before, but I appreciate it. As Tygo Kelly is going to try and head that one forward after not completing a pass. Edwin Berger's running with it now. He's going to drop that one off for Biederman. Biederman's going to send this one, kind of a low roller, goes straight to a Wildcat there. A bit dangerous, but O'Kelly's able to help clean it up. Pushing that one up to Grickus. Grickus can't get there, though, before Matheson, and Matheson is way in front of his net there, playing it all the way up toward the 45 yards away from net, and Chuckle takes a shot to the foot there. As an attempt to tackle is unsuccessful. It was an attempt to play it on the ball there, but I think there was just too much contact there for the men in blue to let River Falls off with that call. There had been plenty of physical, I don't know if altercations is the right word, but lots of contact between these two squads here throughout the first half, and it continues in the second half of play. Here comes a free kick now about 47 yards away from Matheson's net. Ross and O'Kelly are on it. O'Kelly will take it. Ross, as he runs over it, he'll make a run for the ball. Good placement there on the far post, but it's met by a Wildcat there trying to clean up that far post, not leaving anybody open. And it will be a corner kick for the Raiders. And they'll take it from the near side corner. So Nava Barber will be there short just in case Ross doesn't want to send it in, but he will. Towards the middle in front of the box, it trails all the way past the far post there as nobody was home. Lake Busecki with the ball now. He's going to send that one towards the top of the box looking for Darren Chuckle. Darren Chuckle not able to make a play on it, and here come the Wildcats. For the Wildcats there, that's Longsdorf. Longsdorf's going to play that one out wide. Longsdorf sent that one up to Rock, and Rock takes some contact there on the tackle, earning River Falls a free kick. So either just about or just under 40 yards away from net there for the Wildcats. Here it comes. It is sent towards the top of the box. Closest to it there for River Falls was Luke Welk. Second chance there, taken, and Biederman was so close there to letting that one roll past him, as had a tough time there with rebound control there on that shot. As he's had one like that earlier, but just a different situation. The other one was a lot more stressful with a lot more people in the box. Biederman there didn't have to worry about it too much as long as he got to it, and that is what happened. So here comes River Falls now looking to respond. That was Linton on the ball there, but it's taken swiftly by the Raiders. Here's Chuckle now. Chuckle's going to play that one back towards himself now, push it out to Josh Davis. Davis is going to send that one towards the far side of the box there. Nava Barber was closest to it, but cutting it off was Bryce Stacy. River Falls will just clear this one for a Raider throw-in. Now in the 51st minute of play, heading into the 52nd. Ball sent towards the top of the box there. Good use of the head there from Andreev. Aggressive play here, as that's Rock, Rock trying to stay aggressive with it. He earns River Falls a throw-in after distressing. I think that was Benoit who last touched it for the Raiders. River Falls now here with a really good chance if they can get a couple more passes in. Here's a run now, and it's cut off by Biederman. Biederman there making a good play, getting in front of it. And I believe that was Linton there who was closest to it. Biederman sends this one high. Davis is going to use his head there, using kind of the top and back of his head there to push that one forward. Navabar was closest to it, but it was met by a number of Navy kits. Hudson now getting possession again. They're a bit farther from where they were when Davis touched it, but still have a chance. Ball being played out wide there to Busecki, but that's cut off right away. Great work there from Linton. And Hudson returns the favor right back. That's Tygo Kelly. As both teams, one of their co-captains there, cutting off a pass there. Hudson cuts it off last and now works with offense. Someone's behind Ross there. He's able to get it off before. Wonderful header. Fantastic goal. What a beautiful touch there on that header. That was nearly picture perfect as it slides past Matheson, who has had on those two goals there not a lot of help from his defensive backs, as they have let some Hudson forwards get space. And after a really toughly contested first half, the Raiders have put kind of a chokehold on this game here early on in the second, as they have a commanding 2-0 lead, I guess, in the scope of this game, but no 2-0 lead is safe in sports.
14, Harry Ross.
So that was
assisted on that goal by number 10, Sam Ross. Sam to Harry at 7:21 in the second half.
So that goal was a family affair there, Ross to Ross. Older brother Sam giving it to younger brother Harry Ross. Harry Ross with a fantastic header there on that goal. And just another goal there for the Raiders, as they have put up two early here in the second half. River Falls needing to respond here. It's not like the game is lost or anything. 2 goals, if you put your mind to it, isn't too hard to come back from. But they need to get a couple in here, and definitely at least one here, to make this game a bit more interesting before time runs out here on the Wildcats on their home pitch. After River Falls touches it last there, it will be a throw-in taken by Lake Busecki. Busecki pushing that one forward. Ross finds himself with it after Davis couldn't get a touch on it. Ross is going to send that one out wide. Good ball there. Centered and push forward. Closest to it there was Joey Grickus. Josh Davis wasn't too far behind, but Matheson doing a great job there, still keeping up his confidence and making a great play with some sweeper-keeper action there, cutting off that lob pass. I guess rather it was more of a cross. River Falls now getting a throw-in opportunity. Another throw-in here for River Falls. As we are now getting into the, that's a free kick, but we are in the field positioning game between these two squads. River Falls winning it as of right now. Biederman going to make a play on the ball. Fantastic job there. Centering himself, great positioning there from the senior keeper. Why did I say senior keeper? Biederman is a junior. Of course he is. His older brother was a senior last year. That may be where it's coming from. If I've called him a senior earlier in the broadcast, that's my apologies. The junior starting goalkeeper, Lucas Biederman, with a fantastic play. Hudson now trying to force the issue and pressure River Falls in their own end. It seems to work, but River Falls now with a chance to break out into some offense. They push it past their own end, past midfield, and that was Stacy now, who was on the ball. He'll take a throw-in. Good work here from River Falls, and that last pass just does not connect, and a booming kick there from Lake Busecki that falls dead about 40 yards out from net. Ball whizzes past Josh Davis's head, and it'll be centered by Linton. Linton's going to play that one back towards Audreyth. Audreyth's going to play that one out wide. Ball being pushed over. Cody Benoit able to swiftly counter it. And here comes Darren Chuckle. Darren Chuckle, as I'm not sure if Solon runs center mids in his lineups, but Darren Chuckle's definitely playing a similar position to a center defensive mid would. As Chuckle's able to facilitate the offense and push it forward. Unsuccessful, though, in materializing that chance. It'll be a River Falls throw-in after Nava Barber couldn't keep it in play. Hudson with it now, moving it through the middle of the field. Good work here from Sam Ross, trying to keep his man that is marking him off the ball. Nava Barber's going to send that one far post. Matheson there, positioning himself well, going up for the little jump, and he retrieves the ball before Davis can even get to it. Matheson now will punt it. And that one's going to go over Busecki's head. Luckily for him, though, O'Kelly's there to help clean it up behind him. So there was enough leeway to take that risk. River Falls now with possession, though. That's Linton with it. Linton being physically played off the ball there by Busecki. Linton gives Busecki the same treatment back as now River Falls has a chance. Good work there from the senior captain, Tygo Kelly, pinching off that pass. So here comes Wise. Owen Wise takes a tumble. No call. And it was a play on the ball, I guess. I don't know. A bit tough to see there, I guess, as the referees have had to deal with a lot of physical play all night long. Here comes Davis now. Davis can't really push it past the man marking him, that being specifically number 14, Calvin Cox. So throw-in will be taken by Lake Busecki, but not before a couple Hudson Raider substitutions, as we are now entering the 59th minute of play.
Richards, also number 21, Ethan Ion, stepping off the pitch, number 4, Cody Benoit, and number 13, Josh Davis.
So Hudson working with the near side of the pitch there after Ethan Ion, who just subbed in. Now with possession, Ethan Ion's going to play that one towards the middle of the field. That's Darren Chuckle. Chuckle's going to push this one out wide to Sam Ross. Sam Ross with it now. Sam Ross centering it. Trying to, I don't know if he tried to nutmeg Cox there, but Cox was able to cut off that pass. It'll instead be a throw-in for Hudson, taken by Lake Busecki. Busecki waiting. Busecki will throw it into the near corner of the box. And it was closest to Ethan Ion there. Grickus made a play on it too, but River Falls finds himself with possession deep in their own end. Good work here from Ion and Busecki. Ion finds himself with it now, using his left boot there to find Chuckle. Or excuse me, that's Harry Ross. Harry Ross going to his older brother there, Sam Ross. Nava Barber on the ball now too. Nava Barber takes a strike, stays low, and easily collected by Ben Matheson. 60th minute of play here. Matheson will send this punt deep. A couple of Raiders were close there. And now the ball will be played up to Harry Ross. Harry Ross using the touch of his head twice. Aggressive slide tackle there works out for River Falls and at least pushing Ross off the ball, but Hudson's still with possession. Sam Ross is going to play this one out wide to Trevor Nava Barber. And the flag is raised. It is an offsides. Hudson will have to squander their possession, and River Falls will take a free kick. So Matheson's going to send this one towards the middle of the field. Lots of jumping and physical play there in the middle of the field. River Falls pushes this one forward. It will be taken calmly by Lucas Biederman, and Biederman will pick it up. He'll throw it towards Michael Richards. Richards going to try and play it back now. That's to Edwin Berger. Berger's going to leave this one for Biederman. Biederman's going to send a lob ball. And after multiple pleads from not only Rodriguez but his teammates, Rodriguez is not happy with the timeliness of the call. As I understand, you want your team to get a free kick as soon as possible. But River Falls does earn a free kick. It will be taken here by Elliot Audrieth about 40 yards away from goal. Audrieth's going to send this one deep. Biederman is on it. Biederman retrieves it, and it will be thrown in quickly by Biederman over. That was close to Richards there, but I believe that was Harry Ross who touched it first. Pass attempted to Richards, unsuccessful. Richards finds himself with it, though, after some good play. Ball being pushed forward there. Going to be played up towards Grickus. Grickus can't make a run for it. River Falls clears it for a throw-in. As I believe that was Flanagan who caught it. Shout out to Kyle Flanagan, assistant coach for this Hudson varsity squad. Richards is going to just kind of tap this one forward.
16, Noah Beckemeyer. Stepping off the pitch, number 14, Harry Ross.
So Harry Ross will not be on the pitch anymore, as said by the public address announcer. Noah Beckemeyer, who was just on the ball not too long ago, subbed in, pushed off the ball. Maybe not pushed off, but physically played off the ball there by Audrieth. Audrieth's going to push this one up to Wise. Wise trying to find the corner. No arm extension there. It just looked like O'Kelly kind of tripped over himself. Good work there from not only Biederman, but plenty of Hudson defensive backs in the box there to keep it away from goal. And it's going to be a corner kick for River Falls as Hudson touched it last. So lots of white and navy kits as both teams are kind of stacking that far post of the box there as usual on corner kicks. Players running towards the near post there. Ball gets rolled past the far post. Shot taken, shot stopped. Another shot taken too high of the crossbar, and it will be a goal kick for Biederman as Hudson sweats that one off. As we are now in the 64th minute of play. Ball played up towards Grickus. Grickus using his head there. Ion close to it for the Raiders, but good work there from Audrieth. Audrieth still with it. Audrieth is going to pass around the back to one of his teammates. That was taken there by Evan Ludke. And another physical play there. That's between Darren Chuckle and Owen Wise. I think Wise wants a booking there for Chuckle, but I don't think that's going to happen. The free kick will be taken again by Audrieth, who just took the last free kick for the Wildcats. Ball gets played towards the top of the box, met by a head of a Raider. Ion makes a play on it there. Sam Ross touching it. Beckemeyer also. Beckemeyer now with it, centering it. Going to pass it around the back. Now Kelly sends this one forward, hits it deep. Beckemeyer closest to it for the Raiders, but it's put away by Caleb Selleck. It will be a throw-in for the Raiders, as I think that's going to be Richards on it. Hudson working with it now in River Falls' end, but in the middle of the pitch from our perspective. And O'Kelly right away says, my bad to Ethan Ion, as Ethan Ion really couldn't get a good touch on it as that pass was too wide. physical play on the near side results in another River Falls throw in here in the 66th minute of play, as the night sky is dark here in River Falls, or I guess more broadly western Wisconsin. As it's still cool, but not as windy as it was earlier this evening, so that's a plus, at least for us who are outside. As there's still a little bit of wind, but it wasn't too bad as some of the most aggressive gusts that we were getting earlier. I'm sure the players don't care though. I'm sure the players are still pretty hot, as this game has been pretty exciting. The score, even if it's a 2-0 lead for the Raiders, has still been close. Besides a few minutes early on in the second half of play, it has been closely contested, as we will get a substitution for the Raiders.
For the Raiders, number 6, Aaron Sparling. Stepping off the pitch, number 17, Edwin Berger.
So Aaron Sparling, a freshman defenseman, so he's been getting some playing time too. Very impressive there for a freshman to get time. He is a special player for this Raider squad. He will step in for Edwin Berger, who put in some good minutes, doing a good job there at his defensive back position. River Falls trying to push the ball forward. And there's Aaron Sparling now. Sparling able to center it, pushing it up to Ethan Ion. Ion's going to try and push that one through the middle of the pitch, not able to find anybody. Grickus was closest to it, but it was way behind him. Ball attempted to be pushed up there by River Falls, not really successful. Nava Barber and Grickus are close to it, but no one able to finish the run there for Hudson. River Falls now with it. That's Audrieth with it now. Audrieth using his left boot there to send it out to Rock. Rock holding, and nobody is home besides the sideline, as that pass, I think, was you'd think it would be attempted there to find Owen Wise, but it wasn't even really close to him as far as a standing pass goes. As a poor execution leads to a Raider throw-in.
Number 14, Harry Ross stepping off the pitch. Number 8, Joey Grickus.
So Harry Ross, after a short stay on the bench, will step in here for Joey Grickus. Another physical play there in River Falls' end. Hudson finds himself with possession. Ion using his left boot there to send Ross. Ross has to kind of stop for that slow roller. Ross showing some foot skill, trying to turn the corner there. Good work from Calvin Cox to push that one out of play for a clear. It will be a corner kick, though, for the Raiders, one of many that they've had so far in tonight's match. So we are in the, I believe, 69th minute of play, if my math is correct. As we are getting close here to the last 20 of this match. Hudson leading 2-0 over the home team, River Falls Wildcats. As if you are aware of the broadcast schedule for River Channel and boys soccer, we will bring to you another installment of River Falls versus Hudson Raider soccer, but it will be at Raider Stadium, or Raider Field. I think it's Raider Stadium. It will be a home game for the Hudson Raiders. That is, I believe, the last one on our regular season schedule. At least it was at the beginning of the season. We'll see if there's anything else. But the Hudson Raiders will face off against the River Falls Wildcats. Teams will switch positions in terms of home and away, as it will be a home game for the Hudson Raiders against this same River Falls Wildcats team Thursday night. Be sure to check it out, as we will be live streaming that one on Thursday. Not sure which platforms, but if it is, it'll be live streamed on either Facebook or YouTube, or both Facebook or YouTube. That Thursday night, Ethan Ion now with a chance. Ethan Ion, just a light touch there. Ethan Ion can't put it in, though, as Matheson doesn't need to fret too much as the shot was taken, as we now enter the 71st minute of play. Goal kick taken by Matheson. Both teams trading possession back and forth as we tend to get in this position towards the end of each match, especially when Hudson is in the lead, or rather just kind of any team is in the lead for that matter. Multiple goal lead for the Raiders as they lead the Wildcats 2-0. The Wildcats really just need something. They had plenty of really good chances in the first half. Haven't had as many in the second. I think they've had at least one, maybe two. Or maybe I'm just completely mistaken, but I don't remember more than a couple chances for River Falls. They need another one here, and they need it to materialize, as if they want any goal, it needs to come soon if they want to keep momentum, or at least shift momentum and keep this game interesting. Wow, really physical play there from Sam Ross, as I think that was Sam Ross's behind to Miles Longsdorf's back, as it looks like Longsdorf is okay. I think he's just more angry than hurt if he is. And it will be a throw-in for the Wildcats in those Navy kits. So, throw-in taken towards the box. Unsuccessful in the case of River Falls. Hudson, though, successfully staving off that chance for River Falls. Ball played up to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer trying to spin around there using his right boot to touch it and turn field. Not able to hold it. As we are back to both teams trading possession back and forth. Bit of a kicking match. Far side of the pitch, another physical play sends a Hudson player tumbling towards the ground. It will be a free kick 50 yards away from goal. I feel you on that one, Adam. As I think we're past we have already entered the 8 o'clock hour. I think by this point, yeah, we are at 8:30. Here at American Central Standard Time here in western Wisconsin. Good play there from Matheson, reading that free kick well, and he will send a punt here. Like Busecki trying to use his head there, kind of ends up getting closer to a River Falls Wildcat player than maybe intended. Good work there. As now River Falls has a free kick. And once again, Sparling is the last to touch it twice in a row. Sparling just doing the safe
Fans, let's
play
put our
there.
hands together for tonight's ball retrievers. We have Rod on this side. Thanks, Rod. Great. Keep the game moving along.
I guess River Channel also extends that thank you to Rod. Thank you so much to all of the ball carriers and ball retrievers. As I'll have to relay that to Bublitz to thank the Hudson ones. Yeah. Bublitz should do that. Or that mysterious public address announcer guy that we don't know. I mean, they're two different people, as both you and I know, Adam. I know, they both have the same name, same voice, but it's a completely different entity of a person. And while I was rambling about nothing, as adding to the lore of these River Channel broadcasts, a River Falls shot goes too wide of the far post there. At least far post of the aiming. It's the nearest post for us. Biederman there making, or at least attempting to make a play on it there. Didn't even touch it, and it goes wide.
For Hudson, number 8, Joey Griekus stepping off the pitch, number 21, Ethan Ion.
So Griekus back in after a short stint on the bench, very similar to the man who subbed in for him earlier, that being Harry Ross. Short stint on the bench, coming back in quickly. Now here's Longsdorf with it. Longsdorf pushing that one up to Wise. Good work there from Tygo Kelly pushing that one forward. Nava Barber trying to center it. Nava Barber not able to, as Stacy kind of harasses him on that far side of the pitch. Nava Barber pushes it forward, but doesn't find anybody but a Navy kit of a Wildcat. It will be a throw-in for Hudson after that clear. Nava Barber's going to send this one towards the box. Cut off easily, and now River Falls works with it in their own end. Excuse me, as that was Linton who was on the ball earlier, but plenty of passes have cycled already, and River Falls loses possession about as quickly as I try and make that call. Nava Barber heads that one backwards. Beckemeyer will be there to pick it up. Beckemeyer centers it, makes a run on the far side. Beckemeyer needs to make a play here soon, unless he'll just let that one out for a corner kick. And I think that is going to be the case. So, pass there unsuccessful, especially the end of it there, trying to keep that touch, as we are now just under 15 minutes left to go here in this match, heading into 14 minutes left to go. Oh, what a strike there. It's just too high and wide, though. Good ball, or at least, I guess, a solid ball, but it didn't really threaten Matheson at all, as Matheson will take a goal kick here for the Wildcats. As whoever took that shot there, that was one of the...
Subbing in for the Raiders, number 17.
Oh my gosh, excuse me.
Berger. Stepping off the pitch, number 19, Blake Bazitsky.
So you heard that call there, Berger for Busecki. And it was one of the two Ross brothers on the play, or at least on the shot there recently. A slide tackle there does not go well for, I think that was Grickus who tried to make a play on it. It'll be another free kick, and once again, it will be taken by Adriath, who I think has either taken all of, or at least most of, the free kicks for the River Falls Wildcats, especially from this position. Adriath has a bit of leg on him, too. I mean, why else would he be taking free kicks? I guess I kind of just answered my own question before I even posed it. And that will be last touch by a Raider. It'll be a deep throw-in for River Falls, and deep throw-in in the terms of deep into Hudson territory, as there is a secondary ball in the field here. Trying to get another ball for a throw-in there does not turn out correctly, but no harm, no foul. Just a little bit of a delay on that throw-in, as Berger takes a bit of a tumble there trying to make a defensive play on it. Ball will be sent cross-field. Richards tries to make a play on it at least, but couple of plays of contact there, and River Falls will get another free kick. So free kick 30 yards away from goal. This will be taken by Wise. Wise waiting for everybody to get in position and waiting for the referee's blessing. Wise sets, strikes, too high. As that one will roll way past the track and hit the back gate. Biederman will retrieve his own ball that's behind the net.
Subbing in for Hudson, number 13, Josh Davis. Stepping off the pitch, number 15, Trevor Nava-Barber.
So in the 79th minute of play here, heading into the 80th. Heading into the last bit of the match here. If you're joining us late, happy that you're here. We're always happy when anybody watches Hudson Raider soccer here on River Channel. As Tygo Kelly there not able to center the ball. It'll be a throw-in for the Raiders. But if you're just checking in, it is 2-0 Hudson there on the road here. They made a statement early in the second half with 2 quick goals. As Hudson has held on to this 2-0 lead for a long time here in the second half after going scoreless in the first half, which is very unusual for Hudson, as Hudson is one of the most prolific offensive teams, not only in the Big Rivers country, but in the state. River Falls has matched up well with Hudson, though. They haven't really rolled over anything for him. Ball being played to the far post there. Grickus gets his head on it, but it's too high and wide to really stay on frame. So we're going to get another goal kick as we enter the 81st minute of play. Goal kick taken by Matheson. Matheson's going to send this one near side. And Sam Ross collecting his bearings there and centering the ball. Ross continues to keep going. And Ross and Rock have been physical with each other all night, and it continues. There's also Adriath, who got a lick in on Sam Ross. So it'll be a free kick for the Raiders, 25 yards away from net. Sam Ross is going to send that one towards the box, close to the far post, but it'll trail off wide after the header from Hudson. Couldn't quite catch who. But it will be a goal kick again for Matheson, one of many tonight for the senior keeper. Now in the 82nd minute of play here. Ball will roll towards the near side. Davis with too light of a touch there to try and send it over to Ross. And it will be a throw-in for River Falls. That's Rock sending that one forward, as Rock couldn't connect to Wise there, but still a throw-in opportunity for River Falls, winning the field position battle as of right now, at least advancing the ball forward. Ball being played into the box there. That one is going to take a deflection. That was Berger, who marked his man well, but it was not enough as it last touched him. Or, maybe you look at giving up a corner kick as a positive. At least it's not close to that near side post, so River Falls will set up for the corner kick. And here comes the cross. Towards the middle of the goal there, and that one is headed away. And here comes a run now, as that one was from Grickus. Grickus laboring that right leg now. Not sure if that's a cramp or something, as Grickus is trying to stretch it out, as O'Kelly is tending to him. O'Kelly doesn't have an assignment as of right now, and we'll get a stoppage in play here. And a stop in the clock, too. Grickus asked for a sub, so most likely this will be his last moments here on the pitch, as he will check out. Raiders also sub in another player for Michael Richards. So now checking in, Sean Berger, and I can't tell who's on that far side. I want to say Cody Benoit, but I'm not sure if that's correct.
Subbing in for the Raiders, number 3, Sean Berger, and number 4, Cody Benoit.
I was right.
Pitch, number 8, Joey Grickus, and number 12, Michael Richards.
Good job using your head, Brian. As Hudson trying to move that one forward, it's met quickly by a Matheson collection and a punt. And here comes Longsdorff. Longsdorff's going to send this one out wide. Can't find Rock. And Hudson clears easily. Ball played up to Noah Beckemeyer using his head there. Beckemeyer's going to make the run himself on the heavy touch that he sent forward, and tries to put it in towards the box there, unsuccessful in finding a Raider, but it definitely found a Wildcat. That's definitely a lot lighter than a lot of the other fouls that have been called earlier tonight, as Hudson gets a fortunate call and a free kick. We are now in the 85th minute of play in this match. Ross is just going to send this one crossfield. Quick strike taken by Chuckle. And a long and high kick. Couldn't quite tell from my angle, but I think the field goal is good on that one. Quite a strike there from Chuckle. Winding down the game here. Hopefully you've enjoyed, at least no matter how long that you've been watching. if you missed the beginning of the second half, you sure missed quite a bit when it comes to goal scoring. The Hudson Raiders scored 2 quick goals to start off the second half of play, and that result has held now for the past 25 or 30 so minutes. Too quick of a take there on that free kick, as we will have to do a take 2 on that one. So a bit of unusual territory, at least for me, as it'll be a soccer broadcast outside, although Adam and I both have been doing broadcasts for football outside, so I guess it's not too different. Just a little bit chillier than the ones that I'm used to. As we are close to 9 o'clock here in western Wisconsin. 60 yards out from goal, River Falls will take the free kick, and it is met decisively by plenty of Raiders. Ball still in play, though, for the River Falls Wildcats to make something out of it. I think that's Stacy on it there. Stacy trying to move it forward. Hudson able to pinch that one off. Oh, man, stuffed in the center of the field there of that play, and we've got a Raider down. Never mind that, though. River Falls trying to push it forward. Contact there on the top of the box. Played up to Aaron Sparling. Why did I say Aaron Sparling? That's clearly Sean Berger. Sean Berger there couldn't really keep it. Sam Ross is going to play that one out to try and give some time to his hopefully not injured teammate. He is definitely hurt, though. So River Falls just kind of gives this one back to Hudson, as I think that was a player decision. I couldn't really tell if Rodriguez was actually on board with that or not. His Wildcats are in a dire situation right now if they want to.
Lake Bazicki stepping off the pitch, number 14, Harry Ross.
So Harry Ross took the hit there on that play. He had to come off, and Lake Busecki checks in for the Raiders.
Also subbing in now, number 13, Josh Davis.
Davis also checking in, if you couldn't hear it from the public address announcer. Ball sent towards the middle of the field. Good work there from Biederman. Goes past, I believe that was Grickes. Maybe it was O'Kelly. I think it was Grickes, though. It doesn't matter, though, as it'll be a River Falls throw-in here in the 88th minute of play. We're close to finishing here. River Falls really needs a goal sometime soon. Really, the time is their enemy if they want to make this game interesting or even have a chance to draw. Great slide tackle there. Fantastic job from Longsdorff. Winning possession back for River Falls. And, of course, right as I say that, why wouldn't Hudson get it back? That's Sam Ross with an aggressive play. Steve Solom with wise words as always. The all-powerful quote, "That's pretty bad." And Solom is right. He does not like the timeliness of that call. Rodriguez has also had his issues with that. Rodriguez saying some too hot for TV words right there, so hopefully nobody heard that, as Rodriguez is not happy with the deliberation of the referees there. And throwing now, I can't tell if it's for Hudson or River Falls. I'm guessing it'll be for Hudson by the way that they're acting. But that is not the point right now. What looks like injured River Falls player I think we'll just take a quick break here as this looks a bit serious. We'll be right back. Last bit of the match here, just under 2 minutes left to go. Hudson 2, River Falls 0. Or at least when you can. Okay. Heading back on the call here as a tough look here for River Falls, as this is not good. I believe that is Owen Wise, who is laboring a lot of pain right now. And who will be checking in for him? That's a great question, viewer at home. It will be Remy Espinette checking in here for the River Falls Wildcats.
Subbing in for the Wildcats, number 9, Remy Espinay. Stepping off the pitch, number 18, Owen Wise.
So Owen Wise grabbing kind of that hamstring area. I mean, I guess I'm not 100% sure, but he has taken a bit of hurt to his leg. He's laboring as he's limping off. And there have been some players that have gone down this game. Lots of physical play between these two rivals. Hopefully Owen Wise is okay as he crumbles to the ground right away. That was a long journey back, and he could not hold it in any longer. So hopefully Wise will be all right as he's being tended to by not only the trainer, but Marcos Rodriguez. So River Falls trying to swing it around the back end here. They've got less than 2 minutes, and we're getting closer to less than a minute to make a play on it. River Falls gets stopped, and Hudson clears. River Falls returns the favor, but a much shorter clear, just kind of an attempt to
1 minute remaining in the second
clear it
half.
for a
1
throw-in.
minute.
And if you can hear the chatter on the field, Hudson doesn't really want to make a play on the ball, just want to wind down this game here and let this one finish. As Berger is tasked with the, I don't know if infuriating job is the right word, but he just kind of has to hold the ball here for this last bit. Under 15 seconds, we're just about to reach this 10-second mark, and that's where it is. You'll hear the public address announcer right now.
7, 6.
So wrapping up this game here, Hudson pulls out the victory on the road, 2-0 over the home, or I guess the host team, River Falls Wildcats. River Falls with a tough loss here at home, but they'll have a chance to avenge it on Thursday as they visit the Hudson Raiders at Raider Stadium. Hudson looking to complete the sweep this week as they'll look to go 2-0. For my absent partner in Chuck Bublitz, for my cameraman Adam Tilson, and for myself personally, Brian Mose, we are so happy that you joined us. We hope that you enjoyed this match and this River Channel presentation of Hudson Raiders Boys Varsity Soccer. Have a great rest of your Tuesday night. Thank you so much for joining.